Welcome to the Alcohol Experiment, Day 8. The Alcohol Experiment by Annie Grace, hosted and read by me, Melissa O'Malley. Uh, Today's chapter is called How Alcohol Affects Your Senses. We always start with a quote. This quote is by Immanuel Kant. All our knowledge begins with the senses. So let's hop into it. Your five senses are how your brain collects information about what's going on inside and outside your body. If there's a fire nearby, your brain needs to be able to smell the smoke, feel the heat, and hear the crackle to make decisions. It also needs to see the fire to sort out whether you've got a dangerous threat, like a nearby explosion, or you're enjoying a nice, relaxing campfire. Your senses are amazing tools. So, what happens to those tools when we drink? They are dulled and become much less effective communicators. Worse, process our brains process the information more slowly. It's kind of like a video that takes forever to buffer and play on your computer. There's a lag. It might be inconvenient and cause you to say something embarrassing, or that lag might be deadly and cause you to drive your car into oncoming traffic. Unfortunately, there's no way to know how bad the lag is until it's too late. What happens in the brain? Alcohol depresses the central nervous system and slows down your neurotransmitters, which are the chemicals responsible for moving information back and forth between your body and your brain. When your brain can't process the information as quickly as usual, your senses are affected. They're sitting there staring at that buffer bar saying, come on, why is this taking so long? You know how sometimes a video never fully loads on your computer? Your brain can do that too. That's when you pass out. But before you get to that stage, you'll notice your senses dulling. Blurred vision, slurred speech, numbness in your fingers and toes. Sound familiar? Have you ever wondered why people talk louder when they're drunk? It's because their sense of hearing is impaired. Even your sense of touch is affected as your ability to perceive pain decreases. That may seem like a good thing if you have chronic back pain, but it's not so great when you fall down and break your arm, but can't feel it until you've done even more damage. An early warning system. Our senses keep us safe. They alert us to big dangers, but also give us smaller hints when something doesn't feel quite right. In addition to being an early warning system, they also help us experience pleasure and happiness. Did you know that one of the most arousing scents for men is pumpkin pie? Seriously, it's an aphrodisiac, which may or may not explain the popularity of pumpkin spice lattes. Okay. Memories, one of life's most precious gifts. Our memories are also connected to our senses. When we drink, we're dulling those senses of pleasure and robbing ourselves of wonderful, happy experiences. And we're robbing ourselves of the memories we should be storing. One of the reasons you don't remember the party last night is because you didn't get that sensual information stored away. Your senses were too dull and slow to store away the experience of laughing and joking with your friends, or of that first kiss you've been waiting for. Is it worth not remembering your child's birthday party just because you had to have a few glasses of wine to get through it? One of my biggest regrets is my son's third birthday party. We had this incredible party, and even looking at the photos, I can't remember it. I had made sangria early and drank quite a bit of it, and no matter how hard I tried to remember anything, that day is gone. The funny thing is that no one could even tell how much I was drinking, but the memories are just not there. And to this day, it breaks my heart that I missed such an important day. When I think about how many things I've missed that I don't even know that I've missed because they weren't as evident as a birthday party, I realize how much alcohol has stolen from me. Too often, we take our senses for granted and don't realize how much we'd miss them if they went away. Keeping your senses sharp not only keeps you safe, but it also helps you enjoy life experiences more and remember them later. Today, take some time to focus on each sense individually. Look around you. What do you see that's beautiful? The smile on your spouse's face? The trees? The sky? Appreciate the fact that you can hear the birds and the ocean as well as oncoming traffic. How does that coffee smell this morning? And the fresh baked bread you had with lunch, how did that taste? Run your hands through the grass. How does it feel? Prickly? or soft and lush. Your senses are what make you feel alive. Treat them with respect. Remember, all the wisdom you seek is actually inside you. The most important words in this experiment are the ones you'll tell yourself. Take some time to answer these questions in a journal, a voice memo to yourself, or simply by speaking the answers out loud for only you to hear. 1. Your incredible senses. Think about your senses. Can you imagine what it would be like if you lost even one? Consider and journal about each sense and the impact that alcohol has on each. Blurring your vision, numbing your taste buds, impacting your sense of smell and hearing, and diminishing your ability to feel. Our senses are how we experience life. Have you taken them for granted? Is it worth it? 2. Is it worth it? Understanding the impact alcohol has on our senses, ask yourself why you may have wanted to diminish them or experience. I'm going to start over. Understanding the impact alcohol has on our senses, ask yourself why you may have wanted to diminish them or your experience of life. And be honest, there's no wrong answer, just a reflection for you and your journey. That's day 8. Tomorrow, we'll hop into day 9. The chapter is titled The Power of Self-Talk. And we also have an ACT. It's ACT number 4, and it's titled Alcohol, Our Culture, and Society. So it's a bit of a longer one tomorrow. I'll see you then. Take good care of yourself until then.